everybody, it's TraderMaxx, and we're here on Puris. And listen, I made a video of me doing this trade, and the sound was gone. So I'm thinking overwriting it, or just like doing another read over it, So I do apologize, but I had put this whole thing together. It was a beautiful trade. I came in. I'm going to do full screen here. I drew the Fibonacci retracement from the first bounce off of this little high here, right? Came in, traveled down the line, said if anything is going to work, if it comes up past this, this is where I'm going to buy. The first full candle I bought in again. Now, I have, if you look at the coins that I have right now, I have 2.9 million coins. It's not a lot. It's not a lot invested, but I didn't buy all of them right here. Okay. I have a bag of 2 million coins, solid, straight 2 million coins that are nothing but the heart of my purchase from way back when, and some natural supply to this, right? So this is powerful because I'm going to show you right now the 950,000 tokens that I have in here that were purchased back here. Okay, at this deal is from this deal at this time. And this is where the real power comes in. I want you to realize this. This is not about, taking this whole 2.9 out and just chucking it. If it gets up here, oh, I got a couple $100 extra, right? I leave the bag in. I leave the process. And I do something like this, okay? I take that, right? I take that out. Now, maybe not the whole thing, because this is the bag that I bought in, right? I take half of that. So what's half of 95, right? Let's just say 46, right? 47 and some change, right? We're going to say 46,000. So I take 26 bucks off. Now, what do I do with the rest? I wait for another opportunity to come by. And now my bag has grown, right? My main bag has grown. Let's see if I can undo that. Right there. Right there. Okay. My other bag has grown by 46,000 tokens, so I have now 2,046,000 tokens, right? Too many zeros. I'd love to have those zeros, but all right. So now I have that. But that's all I have still on board the system here. Remember, 2 million coins are made for me to just keep. It's never going to go underneath 2 million coins because I'm going to support the level of the coin. But I just made, what, 40-something bucks, 46 bucks on a however many long trade. Now, I'm not going to do that here. What I'm going to do is wait for it to climb and try to get up to here. This is where I'm going to take off that 46,000 coins. Now, why am I doing that? Why am I trading in that kind of mentality? Because the process of what we're doing here is creating a stable coin, but we also need to make money. And we're not eating anybody off. You'll see that you won't ever even see my trades come in and out. They're so small. But I'm making 100 bucks, 200 bucks, 300 bucks a day in day trading. But my volume is small. I have something called consistency plus volume equals goal. You probably have already heard this a few times in my videos. And if so, then you should be learning that if I had volume, if I needed to get extra volume, what do I need to do? I got to add more capital. Adding more capital is just kicking ass. Because when you add more capital, that 46,000 tokens that I would have sold at that point, right? If I would have done 2 SOL or a full SOL at that process, right? That's what this is about right now, about almost a full SOL. And I came in and it moved up these amount of points, right? Let's just say we're looking about right here that it should grow to where I would take off. I'm looking for about halfway through past the mean, right? As soon as it gets to the mean here, I'm looking to try to skim some profits off of that. Now, leaving the other part of that, the 46,000 coins, leading them in to that trade, is for it to fruit future growth, right? And this is just a little skim pack that you would pull off of the coins. If I hit the mean, which is right about here at this green line, right? Do you see it? If it hits this, I take off half the coins that I put in from this purchase here, or from here. And once I take those off, that becomes profit. I dump that into my wallet. I take that off, and it goes to my fiat wallet, to my pocket, That's the film, the money, and the belly, and to put everything else on. Okay? And then I leave the rest on. Part of it to join my big bag, my 2 million bag, and part of it to trade in for whatever, right? So the 46 would all stay in my bag. So now my coin level may grow to 3 million by the time I do 5 or 6 more trades over the next week, or 4 million. This is how you grow your initial bag. This is how you grow your daily worth in the process of trading. But it has to be calm. It has to be real. You got to know what to look for. You got to see the trends. You got to know your room. You got to be in working. If you're making daily trades, you should be jumping in that into the room. If they're in there rating, you should be rating. I'm in the room doing other work, putting promotions out, doing this stuff here. So I hope this finds you all well. The Puris community is by far the most honest, upfront community I've ever been in, and I can't thank them enough. There's a huge call out to most of all of you that are in Crypto Koopa, all you guys. Thank you so much for bringing me, letting me be a part of this. I can't thank you enough. I'll see you next time. I'm Trader Max. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Make sure you click those notifications because there's new stuff coming up. Sorry, this is a little bit longer video. We'll see you next time. And as always, trade well.